Hello everyone. One second, let me share the screen. I had a technical difficulty, so we're back up. We're back. Can you? I think you can see now. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so a lot happened. A lot happened since market open. So let's start with the most important thing, which is VTI, which came down to the lowest point since the start of the war, and this this happened because of the peace agreement between the US and Iran on Sunday. So market opened with a very in a very bearish way, definitely on oil. So we have it at 78. I think it opened at 80. Yeah, it opened at 80. So it opened at the lowest point since ever the war started. As you can see, this is the range inside, like since the beginning of the war, and was all the other speculation about the war starting here. So it looks like it will be correcting now. Now, if they actually do the signing on Friday, I would expect market to go back like at normal state pre-war, with a correction happening on major pairs. Let's see gold. So gold came back up. We shorted it on Friday. We shorted it on Thursday, not Friday. And as mentioned, we highlighted a level that we thought that gold might go up from, but it definitely didn't reach the area and came back up. The last resistance, actually, that gold went down from, looks like it won't hold due to how markets are moving due to the peace deal. So yeah, I would expect maybe gold to go up, retest this level, and to be a support now. And maybe we can like range again inside pre-breakout. Today is Monday. I'm not sure if we will be taking a trade. It will depend on if we see something or not. But this live stream would be a pretty short one. So let's see for Nasdaq. For Nasdaq, we highlighted a level where we said that it might correct from, and it actually did. But market opened above this level due to the news. So like the last week bias, it definitely changed now. Let's put on some music. Let's put on some music. How was your trading week last week? I might expect Nasdaq to go down to fill this gap and maybe like get back up from this level here that we highlighted before. So I may be looking for some longs on Nasdaq if we're back at this level here somewhere. This would be what I'm looking for Nasdaq. So let's see here on Polymarket. So for the people that are not familiar with our live stream, we usually check Polymarket for some indications, especially for things like war and prediction for the future. So let's see this week what it's all about the World Cup. Yeah, will US and permanent peace deal by why it shows no results. So yeah, here it is. Keeps on opening things. Okay. So as I mentioned here, due to the peace deal, it's 97% now that the peace deal is happening, and that's because of yesterday. So they said that they would be doing a peace deal that might get into that might start on Friday. So that's why we see on Polymarket that most likely to be like a deal would happen. US also New York agreement ceasefire extension. So the extension, there is no extension because they agreed on a deal agreed by June. So everything looks Strait of Hormuz traffic returns to normal by end of June. There is a 30% chance. So this is quite important here. So there is 30% of people that are saying that Strait of Hormuz would have normal traffic by end of June, which is 30% likely to happen. So it means that the percentage is still low. So the Strait of Hormuz might be like still closed or have less traffic than pre-war, and this might affect oil prices. So we might not see like the huge drop that everyone is expecting, like pre-war prices, definitely on oil, but this could indicate something like that. So we won't have very high likelihood of the WTI falling like crazy, falling like it used to go up during war events and war news. So this is quite important here. So these are the news or the trades that or the indicators, let's call them, that we actually look out for. So let's go back to oil. By the way, I might do a giveaway if you stay till the end. So let's hit today 15 viewers and we will do a step giveaway. You just have to like and comment something on this post. Okay, so let's go back to oil as mentioned. So let's go to the higher time frames. So I highlighted the price of WTI during the war, and this was the price of WTI previous to war. So what you can see here is that, as mentioned, it's like the price now is at the lowest point since war starting, and we have to fall 15% or 16% or something like that to be able to hit previous prices. So I might expect VTI to go down, but slower than we anticipated because of this that we just saw, like it's an indicator, as I mentioned. So we might see like a correction in VTI prices, and I'm very bearish on it. So if your strategy indicates that you have a bearish or a short entry on VTI, there is a high likelihood that your trade will work out due to the current news. So let's get back to gold pretty quick. So as I mentioned, gold is correcting up now. It's now back at the resistance level. So if we are able to break above it, I would be looking for longs until this level here. So for the $4,500. If we don't break above it, so we will most likely continue going down. And the weekly time frame is very bearish. It's been bearish since February. After all-time high. So if we see the daily, it will definitely be also bearish. So usually also talk about Bitcoin for the people that are stacking. So as I mentioned, I don't know if you took my advice or not, but I was saying that it's a good idea to start stacking Bitcoin. And we were talking about this level here, and we said if we don't close below it, I would be looking to start on stacking weekly. And since then, we got up 10% approximately, which is not bad considering the price of Bitcoin. Regarding Ethereum, the chart looks very bearish. But yeah, it's never a bad idea to stack some, but don't be as aggressive as in Bitcoin. But yeah, regarding Bitcoin, if you still didn't start to stack quickly, I would advise you to do so. Okay, so Euro jumped from the level we've highlighted before. Yeah, and let's say here. So if we are able to break above this level here, we might be looking to get in longs after like a retest. Let's see the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So this level here it's not looking like it's gonna push down Euro again, since the jump from our level was far greater. I might look too long until this level here, but yeah. I have to check for entries first, and it doesn't look like there is a clean entry as for now. So for Geo, let's take a look at higher time frame first, but it's still ranging. It's been weeks. It's been weeks. Let's get back to Nasdaq to see if we are able to get some sort of a setup. Regarding Nasdaq, this is since the start of the week, since market open. This is a chart for it, and this is the 15-minute time frame. It's not looking good for any entry as for the moment. Like our entries might trigger, we might go up, but stop losses may trigger as well. So not looking to get into anything. So since the start of the TV, we've been doing 3 wins out of 3 trades. Not looking to get a random setup and to ruin the streak. Okay, but you might have something for good, but as I said, it's a risky setup. Since we're still not sure if we're gonna retest the level and then go down, or let's see the reaction first. And this requires some time, so definitely not this live stream. Definitely not now. US Iran diplomatic meeting by July 31, yes, by June 30, yes. Restrict the shipments to drone was by June 10. The 25% chance, that's weird. This is weird, not sure why it's still low. This is still weird also, since I think that I saw that gonna happen in Switzerland. Not sure why there is still a higher chances in Qatar. Maybe it's not confirmed. Maybe it's not confirmed, that's why. Let's check pretty quick what's happening with the S&P. Pretty much nothing, same like Nasdaq. Same like Nasdaq. Shorts got invalidated. and most probably same on the US 30. Mhm. On the US 30, we had a better recovery though, and we're at all-time high again, or very near it. If we didn't pass it, let's check. So yeah, it looks like we didn't pass all-time high. Yeah, we re- we retested. But yeah, if we go back to all-time high again, I'm definitely sure that we can get in like a small skull, a breakout one. So this would be the level here. Let's check the overtime frame to confirm it. So we have been stuck on this level now. So what I might look out for is that we close above this level here. Let's say this is a candle that we closed above. I might get into a long trade with the entry at market open at market price and with a stop loss below the candle. We're drawing. Don't ask me about it. Don't ask me about it. Not sure why I can't remove it as well. Remove drawings. Let's see also. So we're at all-time high with Russell again. We're all-time high. Mhm. Let's stick to US 30 for this session. But I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna take this trade here. It's pretty risky, but I might pay out, to be honest. That might play out. Definitely on stock market exchange open. We might go out, might break into this level. We might break out of it. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen before that. Let's check if we can see something about SpaceX. So for the people that don't know, still no data. Okay, so for the people that don't know, SpaceX launched its APO on Friday, and it was the biggest IPO launch ever. Pretty sure that the one before that was a Saudi company. It was less than half of what SpaceX started with, which is pretty insane. Looks like it's gonna break out. Let's try to take a small position, a very small one, like a 0.2% risk. This kind of small. Okay, let's see. A very small risk, as I mentioned, 0.2%. Looks like it's ejecting again the all-time high. Good thing we're not there. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can actually break the stack. Okay, we're in. We're in. We're in. We're in. Nice push. Okay, guys, so I might have to leave now since I'm going to the AFX Expo in Cyprus. If you're there, let me know. We can hang out. So, what will happen now is that if you're in this position, I will be looking at staying in it since it's the 0.2% risk rate, as I mentioned before getting in. And I will go completely risk free on this level and I will secure some partials, or you can just only go to break even. It will depend on your risk appetite, and you can just fully close on the 51,830. Okay, so if you're looking for another like higher probability setups, then you can just close it now. It's on break even anyway. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Okay, and good luck with the trade. As I mentioned, you just have to either close it now or keep on holding up to pass this level here, which is 51,786. After it, you can go risk free. Okay, guys. So you will see Klim tomorrow. It would be the Russian live stream. Make sure to join, and I will see you in the expo. Goodbye, guys. Bye bye.